जगदीश्वर हर महादेवा जगदीश्वर हर महादेवा त्रिभुवन पाल बाबा साई देवा ओम त्रिभुवन पाल बाबा साई देवा शिव महेश्वरा शिव महेश्वरा शिव महेश्वरा साई राम शिव महेश्वरा शिव शंकरा शिव महादेवा साई राम कैलासवासा महादेवा जगदीश्वर हर महादेवा त्रिभुवन पाल बाबा साई देवा ओम त्रिभुवन पाल बाबा साई देवा शिव महेश्वरा महेश्वरा साई राम जय 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 विजयी बाबा जय 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 विजयी बाबा जय 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 परमेश्वरा जय 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 परमेश्वरा
हरे माधव हरे गोपिका लोला नटवर कृष्ण राधे नंद लाला हरे हरे माधव हरे गोपिका लोला कृष्ण गण गण नीला कृष्ण गोकुल बाला हरे हरे माधव हरे गोपिका लोला हरे हरे माधव हरे गोपिका लोला नटवर कृष्ण राधे नंद लाला
ईश्वराम्बनन्दना निरञ्जना नमो नमो ईश्वराम्बनन्दना निरञ्जना नमो नमो सर्वदेवता तीर्थस्वरूपा नमो नमो नमामि शङ्कर शिव शङ्कर शम्भो हे शिव शङ्कर नमामि शङ्कर शिव शङ्कर शम्भो हे गिरिजापति भवानी शङ्कर हे गिरिजापति भवानी शङ्कर शिव शङ्कर शम्भो शिव शङ्कर शम्भो शिव शङ्कर शम्भो साई शिव शङ्कर शम्भो हे शिव शङ्कर नमामि शङ्कर शिव शङ्कर शम्भो हे गिरिजापति भवानी शङ्कर शिव शङ्कर शम्भो शिव शङ्कर शम्भो शिव शङ्कर शम्भो साई शिव शङ्कर शम्भो हे शिव शङ्कर नमामि शङ्कर शिव शङ्कर शम्भो ईश्वराम्बा प्रियनन्दन ईश्वराम्बा प्रियनन्दन साई जय
दशरथनन्दन श्रीरामचन्द्र धर्म संरक्षकरा दशरथनन्दन श्रीरामचन्द्र धर्म संरक्षकरा देवकी नंदन मुरलीधर आनंददायक देवकी नंदन मुरलीधर आनंददायक ईश्वराम्ब सुत श्री सत्य साई प्रेमामृत भगवान ईश्वराम्ब सुत श्री सत्य साई प्रेमामृत भगवान जय 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 शिव शक्ति स्वरूपा मंगलदायक जय 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 शिव शक्ति स्वरूपा मंगलदायक दशरथनन्दन श्रीरामचन्द्र धर्म संरक्षकरा देवकी नन्दन मुरलीधर आनन्ददायक ईश्वराम्ब सुत श्री सत्य साई प्रेमामृत भगवान जय 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 शिव शक्ति स्वरूपा मंगलदायक जय 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 शिव शक्ति स्वरूपा मंगलदायक दशरथनन्दन आनन्ददायक प्रेमामृत भगवान बोलो जय 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 साई राम बोलो जय 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 साई राम दशरथनन्दन श्रीरामचन्द्र धर्म संरक्षकरा
ಗೋವಿಂದ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಗೋಪಾಲ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಗೋಪಾಲ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಗೋಪಾಲ ನಾರಾಯಣ
डम 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 डमरू भजे डम 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 डमरू भजे डमरू भजे भोलेनाथ शिव शंभो भजे भोलेनाथ शिव शंभो भजे हर साईनाथ शिव शंभो भजे
that would help me grow without getting too attached to it. Every time something goes wrong, I remind myself to have faith in Swami and repeat this verse to myself until I can accept the reality and move on in peace. Even Swami's mother, Easwaramma, to whom this day is dedicated, was the epitome of a well-rounded character. She was not a scholar, but her heart was full of compassion, and that's why she was also known as the Divine Mother of Compassion. Easwaramma was wise and modern in her thinking and outlook. She was the one who desired that widows be given love and respect, women be educated, the villagers of Puttaparthi be given a hospital, clean water, and a school. With her and Swami as prime examples, the beauty of being selfless is taught emphatically in Bal Vikas. As we children are exposed to seva from a very young age, from sharing pencils with friends to cooking homemade meals and sharing it to the needy, seva fills us with humility, gratitude, and contentment. This lesson of giving without expecting in return is a fundamental one that we learn, which is also a major part of our culture as Indians. Bharatiya Sanskar is something we should all be very proud of. It is in our culture to be warm and inviting towards all religions, along with several other morals. Being sensitive to the needs and feelings of those around us is very important in our culture. Even this is reinforced in the Bal Vikas curriculum, as we all come together and celebrate all kinds of festivals with one another. It feels so rewarding and humbling to know that there are so many of us, Bal Vikas students and devotees of Swami, who all come together because of just one name. Bal Vikas doesn't just build character, it builds unity as well among people who learned the same messages of Swami from different Bal Vikas gurus in different parts of the world. And it is this unity that is the key to building a strong nation. The need to serve is inculcated in every child from the first class of Bal Vikas. So then it is only natural to want to serve our motherland too, right? Janani janma bhumischa svargadapi gariyasi. Mother and motherland are superior even to heaven. Regardless of how dire any political, social, or economic situation becomes in our country, I believe that the students and alumni of this organization can bring people together by raising the flags of Sathya, Dharma, Shanti, Prema, and Ahimsa high. We can be the push that the youth of India needs to step up for our rights and fight for this country. We can bring people together with a single sentence. Oh, I am from Bal Vikas too. And thus, my dear brothers and sisters, we are back to the beginning. Bal Vikas truly is a journey that leads to building nations, starting from the most basic virtues in every individual. For me, every bit of knowledge I gained from Bal Vikas has sunk into my soul. All of the lessons and experiences that have contributed into shaping my character were like a single gift wrapped and handed to me by Swami. Thank you to everyone for giving me your precious time and attention for so long. I hope that Swami has helped me convey the essence of Bal Vikas well enough that it leaves a positive impact on us all. Thank you to Swami especially for blessing me with the opportunity to connect with you all on this special day. As Swami has rightly said, if there is righteousness in the heart, there is beauty in the character. If there is beauty in the character, there is harmony in the home. If there is harmony in the home, there is order in the nations. And if there is order in the nations, there is peace in the world. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you, Sister Medha. I have no doubt in my mind that all the Bal Vikas children here can relate in some way or the other to the amazing experiences you have shared with us.
प्रेम मुदित मनसे कहो राम 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 Shri Ram Ram Ram. Friends, this has always been one of my favorite bhajans, and today I am delighted to tell you that you are about to witness a dance program titled Prema Mudita Manase Kaho Sai Ramanam. The Bal Vikas children of Bengaluru are all set to joyfully present a dance program in which the dancers will depict scenes from the Ramayana, bringing forth the glory of Lord Rama from the time of his charming childhood to the majesty of his youth. The story of Sri Rama will be followed by the glorious saga of love personified, the Sai Avatar. The scenes are set to some exhilarating music that so aptly bring out the royal, dignified demeanor of Lord Rama and the ocean of compassion, the Mother Sai. The credit for the beautiful choreography and the delightful dancing goes to Srimati Pallavi Rajan and Srimati Sahana Shashidhar, Bal Vikas Guru, Bengaluru South. All of you can rest assured that this is going to be a real feast for your eyes. So let us sit back and enjoy the program. Prema Mudita Manase Kaho Sai Ramanam.
Brothers, sisters, friends, young and old, come, let us watch an ancient tale unfold. A story of a king, both human and divine, who lived a life of justice, so majestic yet sublime. It was during the beautiful time of spring. The Lord Supreme decided it was time to bring peace and righteousness back to the earth, for which, as Dasharatha's son, he willed to take birth. From the holy fire arose a being with a sacred portion that would soon set the divine plan in motion. A child would be born so charming and bright that would one day grow up to set things right. Days rolled by and people watched with delight at the pranks of a child filled with unusual might. A child that grew along with his brothers by his side, whose valor and courage soon spread far and wide. Conquest and heartbreak, compassion and determination, the young prince rose victorious on every occasion. It was soon time to put an end to an evil so vicious, to establish righteousness and peace so precious. Come, let us watch and relive once again the story which in our hearts forever will remain.
taka duru taka dimi taka dina tam taku deku taka deku janaku taka taka duru taka dimi taka dina tam janu janu tam dimi dimi tam janu janu jaya janaki kanta jaya sadhu jana vinuta jaya tu mahimanta jaya bhagavanta jaya 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 janaki kanta jaya sadhu jana vinuta jaya tu mahimanta jaya bhagavanta jaya 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 janaki kanta jaya sadhu jana vinuta jaya tu mahimanta jaya bhagavanta jaya jaya dugur taka dugur taka taka 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 dalam buta dikita tam jam tadritta jaka tadritta janna jannatta kunda dritta tadinginna tom tadinginna tom tadinginna tom dasharathatmaja veera dashakanta samgata dasharathatmaja veera dashakanta samgata pasupatishvara mitra pavana charitra dasharathatmaja veera dashakanta samgata pasupatishvara mitra pavana charitra kusuma bana swarupa kushala kirti kalapa asama sagasa sita ambuja kalaksha kusuma bana swarupa kushala kirti kalapa asama sagasa sita ambuja kalaksha dasharathatmaja veera dashakanta samgata pasupatishvara mitra pavana charitra kusuma bana swarupa kushala kirti kalapa asama sagasa sita ambuja kalaksha dugur taka taka dugur taka dugur taka dugur taka taka dugur taka dugur taka dugur taka taka dugur taka dugur taka dalam taka tadi kita tam tajam takundari kita taka taka jam takundari kita taka taka tadi kita tam taka tadi kita tam taka tadi kita tam samagana vilola sadhu jana paripala kamita pradata kirti samjata samagana vilola sadhu jana paripala kamita pradata kirti samjata samagana vilola sadhu jana paripala kamita pradata kirti samjata soma surya prakasha sakala lokadisa shrimaga raghuvira sindhu gambira soma surya prakasha sakala lokadisa shrimaga raghuvira sindhu gambira samagana vilola sadhu jana paripala kamita pradata kirti samjata soma surya prakasha sakala lokadisa shrimaga raghuvira सकल शास्त्र विचार शरण जन मंदार सकल शास्त्र विचार शरण जन मंदार विकसिताम्बुजवदन विश्वमय सदन विकसिताम्बुजवदन विश्वमय सदन सुकृतमोक्षाधीश साकेत पुरवास भक्तवत्सल राम पुरंदर विठ्ठल सुकृतमोक्षाधीश साकेत पुरवास भक्तवत्सल राम पुरंदर विठ्ठल भक्तवत्सल राम पुरंदर विठ्ठल सकल शास्त्र विचार चरण जन मंदार विकसिताम्बुज वदन विश्वमय सदन सुकृत मोक्षाधीश साकेत पुरवास भक्तवत्सल राम पुरंदर विठ्ठल भक्तवत्सल राम पुरंदर विठ्ठल तदि दिंदि तकत दिंदि तकत दिंदि तकत तकत दिंदि तकते दिंदि तकते दिंदि तक दरिकु दणकु दणकु जणकु जणकु गुंदरि कदक तगिडदम दरिकु दणकु जणकु गुंदरि कदक तगिडदम दरिकु दणकु जणकु गुंदरि कदक तगिडदम कदक तगिडदम भक्तवत्सल राम पुरंदर विठ्ठल दशरथात्मजमप्रमेयम् सीतापतिं रघुकुलान्वय रत्नदीपम् अरविन्द दलायदाक्षम्
രാമം നിശാചര വിനാശകരം നമാമി നമാമി
जगदायानन्दकारका जगदायानन्दकारका जगदायानन्दकारका
ಚಂದ್ರ ಬೇಕೆಂದು ಹಠ ಮಾಡಿದ ಅಂಗಳದೊಳು ರಾಮನಾಡಿದ ಚಂದ್ರ ಬೇಕೆಂದು ಹಠ ಮಾಡಿದ ಚಂದ್ರ ಬೇಕೆಂದು ಹಠ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಾಯಿಯ ಕರೆದು ಕೈ ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿದ ಮುಗಿಲ ಕಡೆಗೊಮ್ಮೆ ದಿಟ್ಟಿಸಿ ನೋಡಿದ ರಾಮ ತಾಯಿಯ ಕರೆದು ಕೈ ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿದ ಮುಗಿಲ ಕಡೆಗೊಮ್ಮೆ ದಿಟ್ಟಿಸಿ ನೋಡಿದ ಚಿಣಿಕೋಲು ಚೆಂಡು ಬುಗುರಿ ಎಲ್ಲವ ಬೇಡ ಬೇಡ ಎನ್ನುತ್ತಾ ಬಿಸಾಡಿದ. ಚಿಣಿಕೋಲು ಚೆಂಡು ಬುಗುರಿ ಎಲ್ಲವ ಬೇಡ ಬೇಡ ಎನ್ನುತ್ತಾ ಬಿಸಾಡಿದ. ಅಂಗಳದೊಳು ರಾಮನಾಡಿದ, ಚಂದ್ರ ಬೇಕೆಂದು ತಾ ಹಠ ಮಾಡಿದ. ಚಂದ್ರ ಬೇಕೆಂದು ತಾ ಹಠ ಮಾಡಿದ.
राम कल्याण वैभोगमे
जनकराय मनोहराय मामकाभीष्टदाय महितमङ्गलम् रामचन्द्राय जनकराय मनोहराय मामकाभीष्टदाय महितमङ्गलम् कोसलेशाय मन्दहासदासपोषणाय वासवादिविनुतसत्वराय मङ्गलम् कोसलेशाय मन्दहासदासपोषणाय वासवादिविनुतसत्वराय मङ्गलम्
राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की 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 अंजनी पुत्र बल भीमा आंजनेय बल भीमा अंजनी पुत्र बल भीमा अंजनी पुत्र बल भीमा आंजनेय बल भीमा अंजनी पुत्र बल भीमा आंजनेय बल भीमा बल भीम बल भीम बल भीम बल भीम बल भीम बल भीम बल भीमा बल भीम बल भीम बल भीम बल भीम बल भीम बल भीम बल भीमा वायु कुमार बल भीमा वानर वीरा 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 बल भीमा बल भीम बल भीम बल भीम बल भीम बल भीम बल भीम बल भीमा बल भीम बल भीम बल भीम बल भीम बल भीम बल भीम बल भीमा
Oh, how magnificent! Oh, what pomp and grandeur! Oh, with our Lord as our King, is there anything to fear? But this is only the beginning, for the story goes on. But this time, the Lord has chosen another form. The Lord is now a master, so gentle, mild and loving. He showed the path of simple and sacred living. Come, let us feast our eyes on another tale that will leave us feeling blessed without fail.
पढ़ती पुरीशा साई रामा पावन पुरुषा साई रामा 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 साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम साई रामा साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम साई रामा साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम साई रामा साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम साई रामा राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की अंजनी पुत्र बल भीमा आंजनेय बल भीमा अंजनी पुत्र बल भीमा
Children, this was really indeed a feast for our eyes. Let us give them another big round of applause. Thank you. So, we are indeed honored to have with us today Shri Venkatesh Patil sir, the dynamic state youth coordinator of Karnataka South. Shri Venkatesh Patil sir hails from a family of Sai devotees. He completed his Bachelor's of Engineering from Vishweshwara Technological University in 2008. He currently works at KPMG as IT manager. Venkatesh sir has been involved in various activities of the youth wing of Sri Sathya Sai Seva organization, like participating in study circles, Sri Sathya Sai Vidya Jyoti program, Humanity of Positive Energy program, Sri Sathya Sai Yuva Jeevan Vikas, a skill-based training program in Dharwad. He was a think tank member of the youth wing in Karnataka, wherein he was part of the Prashanti bike pilgrimage in which around 2,500 youth participated. He was appointed as the state youth coordinator in September 2020 and is serving Swami in the same capacity. I request you, sir, to kindly share your thoughts with us on this momentous occasion.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Can I get a response from our loving children assembled here? When I say Om Shri Sai Ram, can you all join with me in chanting Om Shri Sai Ram? Om Shri Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sai Ram.
Offering our collective pranams at the divine lotus feet of our most beloved Mother Sai, our respected State President Sri Venkatramana Gosavi sir, our State Education Coordinators of Sri Sathya Sai Seva Organizations Karnataka South, Srimati Asha Anand Madam and Sri Shashidhar sir, and all the elders and my loving brothers and sisters, loving Sai Ram to one and all. Indeed, firstly, I would like to congratulate the such a beautiful bhajan singers that we have. The whole 1 hour has been an extremely blissful experience for all of us. So thank you, dear children, for such a wonderful bhajan singing. Secondly, of course, the beautiful rendition of Ramayana, through the musical program and through an action so meticulously and with such a perfection has been rendered by our children. So congratulations to each one of you for rendering that. Swami says, Bharata is a karma bhumi, tyaga bhumi and yoga bhumi. What does Swami mean by saying so? Karma bhumi, tyaga bhumi and yoga bhumi. When we hear these words, indeed, one person that comes to our mind is our mother, isn't it? Who is from the beginning of the day, she is involved in karma, duty, till afternoon, till evening, even after we sleep, she is still doing her duty, karma, karma yogini, right? She is the embodiment of karma. I think she is the one best example if you want to show someone who is a karma yoga. Who is a karma yogi? That is our mother herself, right? Tyaga bhumi. Swami says Bharata is a tyaga bhumi. What do you mean by tyaga? Sacrifice. Letting go my own wishes and being able to serve others. That is tyaga, right? Not thinking about myself, not thinking anything about myself, but being able to serve others. That is the bhava of tyaga, sacrifice. Then yoga bhumi. I need not tell much about yoga. The nitya karma that we do itself becomes yoga when it is done selflessly. Niswartha bhava, right? So, today, being the most important day for all of us, that is the 50th anniversary of Easwaramma Day. Yeah, we are celebrating today the golden jubilee of Easwaramma Day. Swami once said that Easwaramma, hails from a very poor family. She had no basic, faculties like we all have. We have a lot of things today which we can be, thankful for. But Easwaramma never had that. She used to eat ragi sankati, a morsel of ragi when she was growing up. And then, of course, she got married and she gave birth to the 8th child called Sathya Narayana Raju. As the Lord Krishna, Swami is also the 8th child of Mother Easwaramma. Yeah. Being born into a poor family, Mother Easwaramma never had any ego. All that she had was a pining to be able to serve others. Swami chose this woman to be his mother. Swami says, in Ramayana, he chose Kausalya, like we saw, to be his mother. In Krishnavatara, Ma Devaki was chosen to be his mother. In Kali Avatara, Swami chose Mother Easwaramma to be his divine mother. We all choose our life partners. We all choose our friends. But do we choose our mother? Are we able to choose our mother? No. It is only Bhagawan who can pick as to who can be his mother, and he chose Mother Easwaramma. Why did Swami chose Mother Easwaramma to be his divine mother on this planet Earth in the Kali Yuga for his avatarhood? Let us now look at it. I resolved on my birth. I decided who should be my mother. That is what Swami says. One fine day, when Swami, of course, was born in November 23rd, 1926, and we all know I'm sure you all know his stories of childhood. And once the avatarhood takes full form, there is Mother Easwaramma also, who is looking at him and who is in this, loving, caring mother who is looking at Swami. And one day, I think, a family from West Godavari comes and visits Swami. And they ask Swami, they have a child who is suffering a lot. He has a health problem. He is suffering from a disease. But there has been no cure. Even after consulting many doctors, they have not found any solution for that. So what they do? They come to the one and only Swami. And they wait for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days in Prashantinili Puttaparthi to get one glimpse of Swami, to hold on to him and ask for his cure, the cure of his child. But they don't get chance. They wait for 1 week, entire week in Puttaparthi. They have spent all their money that they had, but there is no, sign of Swami coming and helping them. So what they do? They go to Mother Easwaramma, and they ask, Amma, we have come from a long distance, but we have not been able to meet Swami. Can you help us? Is there a way? Can you help us? Our own child, the only child, is suffering from this disease. There is no cure for him. What can we do? Mother Easwaramma, being the compassionate mother, who always thought only for others and has never asked anything for herself or her family members. What does she do? Straight away, she takes the hand of that child, goes to Swami's residence, knocks the door, enters, and asks Swami, Swami, this child has come. Their parents are downstairs. You need to cure him. And Swami says in his loving words, Chustanu. Nodtini. I will see. Chalo dekh lunga. And when Swami gives this answer, definitely anybody who has come with a pining heart, Swami, please help us. What would we feel? We feel dejected, right? But Mother Easwaramma is the mother of Ishwara, is the mother of Sathya Sai Baba. What does she say? No, Swami, no chustanu, chestanu. You have to do it now. You have to cure this boy now. Only then I will leave your room, Swami, she says. Swami has to abide by the command of his earthly mother also. So what he does, he says, okay ma, you are my mother, I have to listen to you, I will cure him. And he cures that boy then and there. That is the compassion of Mother Easwaramma. She could not see even for a moment that a child or a devotee or a mother or a father or anybody who is coming to Prashanthi Nilayam is suffering from any problems. You all might have known the story of 3 wishes, right? So briefly I would like to talk about it, adding another wish, the 4th wish. Once what happens is, Mother Easwaramma in the early days in Puttaparthi, she comes across a woman who is carrying a water pot on her head and walking along the road of Chitravati in the hot summer in Puttaparthi. And we all know now being the summer, I had just been from Prashanthi Nilayam. If you would go there, you would perspire too. I mean, no matter how much amount of water you have, it doesn't quench your thirst. That being the state, there is a woman who is walking long distance carrying water for her home. And when Mother Easwaramma inquires her, she says, Amma, there is no water nearby. I have to go long distance, I have to travel, get water and come here and feed my children. Looking at this plight, Mother Easwaramma, has a wish in her heart. Having the Paripurna Avatara Swami in our midst, why don't we have a drinking water facility in Prashanthi Nilayam in Puttaparthi itself? That is her first wish. She goes and she asks Swami. Swami says, okay, I will definitely do that. We will have a drinking water project, and very soon there is a drinking water project that comes up, and every living being in Puttaparthi is fed water. That was her first wish. The second instance, there is a boy, like one of you, who is carrying a book, a bag which is heavy, full of all the books, and is walking again in the heat. Where is he walking? He is walking from Puttaparthi to Bukkapatnam, which is quite a long distance to travel for a kid. And Mother Easwaramma looks at him and asks him, Bangaru, why are you walking? Where are you going? And he says, Amma, can't you see I'm having a school bag? I'm going to my school. Where is your school? It is in Bukkapatnam, he says, which is so far away. Looking at his plight, Mother Easwaramma feels the pain that the child is going through, comes to Swami and asks Swami, Swami, why don't we have a school in Puttaparthi? Why should the children from Puttaparthi go all the way to Bukkapatnam for their studies? Swami, being the wish-fulfilling Swami himself, the Kalpavruksha, he says, yes, we will have the school here in Puttaparthi. And lo and behold, what do we see? It's not just the school. Today, if we go to Puttaparthi, we see the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, right? The brightest students across the country, across the world, are wanting to come to Puttaparthi to study there. That is how Swami transforms the small town of Puttaparthi into the education hub. The third wish, Amma looks at a woman who is carrying a child on her shoulder one day, walking along the lines of Puttaparthi, and she is also going to Bukkapatnam. When mother looks at her and asks, Amma, why are you walking? What happened to your child? She says, there is no doctor here. My child is ill and I have nowhere to go but Bukkapatnam. This again, opens up a wish in Mother Easwaramma's heart, and she asks Swami, goes back to Swami and asks Swami, can't we have a simple clinic in Puttaparthi wherein our own mothers, our own elderly people are treated here, our own children are treated here instead of trespassing such a long distance to Bukkapatnam. And Swami, very heartily he says, oh, is it? Is this your wish? You want a hospital also here? Yes, Swami. That is what Mother Easwaramma says. And lo and behold, what do we have? We have the Sri Sathya Sai Super Speciality Hospital that comes up. in a tiny village called Puttaparthi, right? If you look at all these wishes, what do we come to know? We come to know that Mother Easwaramma never asked anything for herself. All that happened in the avatarhood, all that Swami really did was he fulfilled the three wishes of his own earthly mother Easwaramma, right? Be it education, be it healthcare, yeah, and be it any field, be it a small project like a water project which we see now, it is all because his own mother asked that wish from his own child Swami. Yeah. There is a fourth wish that Swami asks, that Mother Easwaramma asks Swami. She says, there is a beautiful story wherein Maharani of Mysore, we say coffee pudi Sakamma, the coffee powder, the plantation Mother Sakamma, and the Arasu, the maternal uncle of Mysore Maharaja, when they visit Swami in Puttaparthi, they have a wish. They ask Swami, Swami, why don't you come to Mysuru? Why should you be in Puttaparthi, in this tiny hill village, perspiring in the heat? Come to Puttaparthi, come to Mysuru. We will build a palatial building just like the Mysore palace for you. You can come there, stay there, and be there. This is their wish. They ask Swami. And Swami says, no, I don't want to come to Mysuru. I will be in Puttaparthi. This is my town. And he sleeps off. That night, Mother Easwaramma comes, knocks the door of Swami, and she is crying. She is crying. And she comes to Swami and she says, Swami, today those people came and asked you, come to Mysuru, right? Like that many people are coming and asking you, can you come to my place? Can you come to Bengaluru? Can you come to this place? Stay here. We will build you this palatial building. We will build such and so mansion for you. Right, Swami? She is crying. And she says, Swami, I am praying to you. Please do not leave this town of Puttaparthi. You should stay here forever and ever and ever. You should not leave Puttaparthi, Swami, because this world is full of Maya. There are the pullings of the world that will catch you, and they will want lot of materialistic things from you. See how Easwaramma is asking Swami. She's saying, Swami, they all want petty things from you, Swami. That is why they want you to be nearer to them, dearer to them. They have nothing for Loka Kalyana. They are only selfish beings, Swami. Please do not leave this town of Puttaparthi. You stay put here. This is my wish, she says. To which Swami says, I am giving my vachana to you. I shall never leave the town of Puttaparthi. The whole world will come to Puttaparthi and have my darshan. I shall not go anywhere. This is Mother Easwaramma, who made us all go to Prashanti Nilayam to have his darshan, his sparshan, his sambhashanam. Mother Easwaramma not only asked these wishes, but as I said, a lot of devotees, a lot of children like you who used to go to have darshan of Swami, Mother Easwaramma would personally serve the devotees, would personally take care of the children, and if any children has any problem, she would directly go to Swami and ask for the cure or the solution of that problem. That was the love of Mother Easwaramma. That is why of all the mothers, right? We have the worldly mother, we have the loving and caring mother, but look at the love of Mother Easwaramma, which transcends the physical form, the physical body, and goes beyond her own wish and asks for the fulfillment, the welfare of the entire society, the entire samaja. That is Mother Easwaramma. Today, we are indeed fortunate that all of us are here, assembled here, and the whole world is celebrating the golden jubilee of Easwaramma Day. Indeed, we are fortunate because the one, like I said in the beginning, Bharata, the country that we are fortunate to have been born, to have been living in this country. You being the children, you being the future of Bharata, we all need to inculcate the qualities of Mother Easwaramma. the quality of sacrifice, the quality of selflessness, the quality and the spirit of service that she so lovingly, embodies the spirit of service. If we have these qualities, dear children, I think, the time is very near wherein, as Swami said, that yuga, that golden age will come and we all will be part of that, serving Swami in our own way. But to be there, it is indeed these qualities of Mother Easwaramma that really we need to imbibe in ourselves and put it into action in our daily life. That is when we'll be able to achieve that. Lastly, I would like to say, why is Mother Easwaramma really the crest jewel of all the mothers? She is the crest jewel of motherhood. She is the crown of motherhood. That is the reason why even the Sri Sathya Sai Suprabhatam starts with Easwaramba Sutta Shriman Purva Sandhya Pravartate. The very first term is Easwaramba Sutta. Yeah? The son of Easwaramba. So Easwaramma is not just a simple being. She is not just any other mother. She is the crest jewel of motherhood. And let us pray to Swami that we all imbibe those qualities to be able to serve Him as per His will in the coming days. Thank you, Swami. Thank you to all of you that you have given me this opportunity to speak a few words about Mother Easwaramma. Thank you. I offer all my words at the divine lotus feet of Swami. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring talk. Under your able leadership, I am sure the youth of Karnataka will be able to bring glory to the organization set up by our dear Swami. I can't help but remember how any program that used to happen in the physical presence of our Swami would always be followed by the distribution of prasada to the devotees and the giving of gifts by Swami himself to the artists. Well, we will be following the same tradition today. The Sri Sathya Sai Amritavani channel celebrated its anniversary in the month of November last year, and the Bal Vikas children were graciously invited to be a part of the celebrations. As always, children from the different zones of Bengaluru and a few other districts responded enthusiastically and with the guidance of the gurus put together a bhajan medley and a quiz program. It gives me great pleasure to inform you that these participants will now be given a small token of appreciation. I request Srimati Sumati Ramkumar, Bal Vikas Guru, Bengaluru Central, to kindly do the needful.
Sairam, I'm sure you all are eager to know about the quiz program that was conducted. Well, it was based on the life and message of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. The children were divided into 5 groups: Sathya, Dharma, Shanti, Prema and Ahimsa. It was a very lively program and they participated enthusiastically. The quiz was conducted with the guidance of Srimati Asha Anand, Chitrakini, Mrs. Sahana, Kavya and other Bal Vikas gurus. The names of the children will be read out now. In Sathya group we had Manas Machineni and Sai Hemant, Dharma Dhanush and Varun. Shanti group had Jayant and Sai Sharavan. In Prema group Nagendra and Dheeraj. And in Ahimsa group Sai Chetan Reddy and KP Vachan. Let us now give them a big round of applause. I request the students from Bagepalli, Nagendra, Sai Charan, Sai Chetan, Varun, and Sai Sharavan from Ballari to come forward and collect their rewards from Sri Venkatesh Patil sir. Navya Shri will be helping us with doing the honors, and I request the Bal Vikas Gurus will hand over the prizes to the other participants after the program. So well done children, keep it up. We are sure that all these students will inspire us to participate in many other quiz programs. Let's give them a big round of applause. The other participants can collect your trophies from your gurus at the end of this program. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. A medley of Sai Bhajans was conducted by Sri Sathya Sai Media Center on account of the first anniversary of Sri Sathya Sai Amritavani Kannada Stream. Bal Vikas children beautifully presented the medley and were ably supported by instruments like tabla and dolak. Our Guru Srimati Uma Sundar trained them well for this presentation. Our Gurus Prerana Kulkarni and Hema Kumar coordinated with the children and were of great help. We are thankful to Srimati Vijayashri, State Coordinator, Sathya Sai Media Center, Karnataka North and South, and Sri Ratnakar, Coordinator, Karnataka South, for all the help rendered during the recording of this event. We are also thankful to Sri Shashidhar sir for all the technical help given. I would like to read out the names of the children who participated in the Sai medley. I request Ananya to help to hand over the trophies to Mrs. Vasanta, who will do the honors. I call Sai Siddhi and Sai Shailashri to come and receive the trophies, please. The Bhajan medley singers were Anupriya Bhatt, Swarali Shailesh Kulkarni, Shivani M, Smriti Padma, Spandana, Priyadarshini, Prashant Kumar on tabla, Sai Dhare, Shailaja, Sai Shailashri, Niharika, Dharana, Trai Radhakrishnan, Satvik Yajman on Dolak, Pavani, Vidya, Lakshmi, Sai Siddhi, Trai Akshay Kulkarni, Sai Ashmita, Smriti Shrikant. May Swami bless these children with many more opportunities to sing His glory. All the others can collect their trophies from your respective gurus in charge. Thank you, ma'am, for doing the honors. Sai Ram.
Thank you, ma'am. The beautiful dance program that the children performed today is a result of not just excellent choreography, but also the rigorous training and equally dedicated practice by the children. Also, the endearing rendition of bhajans has a big story of diligent practice and effort behind it. I am glad to announce that these children too will now be given a token of appreciation. I request Archana Madam, Bal Vikas Guru, Bengaluru Central, to announce the names in this regard.
You all will agree that the dance drama that you just witnessed was truly commendable and a feast to the eyes. Our choreographers, Pallavi Madam and Sahana Madam, have done an excellent job. The children who participated are from different corners of Bangalore, from the 5 districts. It was not easy to travel the long distance for practice, but for the love for Swami to perform in his presence here. They didn't mind the discomfort, so please join me in giving the choreographers, children, and parents and gurus a thunderous applause. Yeah. Now, for the bhajan part, may I request Madam Satyavani, the DEC of Bellary district, to please come over here and give away the prizes. Sai Viba. May I request Sai Viba to come here and collect the prizes on behalf of everyone. That is for the budget. Yeah. Gayatri and Nandini Nagesh will assist. Please encourage them. Yeah. Wonderful job. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Saira. Now, may I request Nagaveni madam to give away the trophies for the dance drama. Srimai and Janvi will collect on behalf of everyone who performed. Ganana and Chaitya, please assist. You can go and collect. Please give them a good round of applause because it was truly an amazing program, right? Thanks, Swami, for giving this wonderful opportunity to all these little loving children. Thank you, Saira.
Thank you, ma'am. While it is a delight to attend a function like this, it is also an occasion for us to remember that a number of people have worked backstage diligently to make this program possible. Right from our dear Lord Sai, the life breath in each one of us, so many people have given their time and energy for the celebration to happen successfully. I now request Srimati Gayatri Jambunathan Madam, Bal Vikas Guru, Bengaluru Central, to acknowledge the contribution of these silent pillars of the Sai Kingdom in the oath of thanks.
Om Shri Sai Ram. I offer my most humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of our dearest Swami. Respected elders, office bearers, and my dear children, I feel privileged and honored to propose the vote of thanks on this special occasion. On behalf of all the gurus, I would like to thank our dear Swami for having taken charge of the program and seeing it through successfully. As always, he does everything and makes us take the credit. Thank you, Swami. Also, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to his dear Divine Mother, Easwaramma, who gave our dear Lord to us. Our special thanks to Sri Venkatramana Gosavi Sir, State President of Sri Sathya Sai Organization, Karnataka South, for always encouraging us and ever ready to help us in all our activities. We take this golden opportunity to convey our special thanks to Sri Vinay Kumar Sir, Convener, Brindavan Managing Committee, for always being there to give us any kind of support we need in Brindavan. Words are not enough to express our gratitude and thanks to our special guest, Sri Venkatesh Patil Sir, State Youth Coordinator, Karnataka South, who kindly agreed to grace the occasion. We will hand over the fruit basket to Sri Venkatesh Patil Sir now. I am sure you will be a source of inspiration to many children here. Thank you so much, sir. Our special thanks to Sri Vasuki sir, convener, Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust, Karnataka. He has been a great source of support to us for our Easwaramma Day celebrations every year by his benevolent gifts to children. Thank you, sir, for having brought a smile on their faces. We are very thankful to Sri Prashant Sonap sir, alumnus Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, Brindavan, and also principal of Government School, and Sri Venkatramana sir, principal, New Government School. We like to thank Brother Shekhar and the Brindavan Bhajan group who supported our children and made them sing beautifully. Many thanks to Srimati Asha Anand and Sri Shashidhar sir, our state education coordinators, Sri Sathya Sai Organization, Karnataka, South, for always keeping us motivated and inspired. We would like to thank Brother Saish from the IT team for his support and guidance. Brother Saish and his IT team worked silently, looked into all our requirements. We extend our heartfelt thanks to Srimati Vijay Sri Rao, State Coordinator, Sri Sathya Sai Media Center, Karnataka, North and South, and Sri Ratnakar, Coordinator, Karnataka South, for all the help rendered. If things are in place and work goes round the clock in Brindavan, the credit goes to Sri Bhutia uncle, the custodian of Brindavan. Thank you so much, uncle, for all the help rendered. We are fortunate to be backed by dedicated individuals like Sri Raghavendra sir, who was willing to take care of all our requirements in Brindavan. Ever grateful to you, sir. On behalf of all our children and gurus, we thank all our district presidents for their awesome support. We also thank all the office bearers of Sri Sathya Sai Seva Organization, Karnataka. We like to congratulate our choreographers, Srimati Pallavi and Srimati Sahana, for their excellent choreography of the dance drama. It was a feast to our eyes. Request a big round of applause to them. Special thanks to the ever-smiling Lama auntie and her dedicated team who were responsible for this event to go seamlessly well. We are very pleased to have Sri Tirumala Char sir, a senior devotee amongst us today. Thank you, sir. We also thank Sri Anand for the beautiful flower decorations. We are shortly going to have some delicious lunch. We thank the Gokulam team for this. Let me also take this opportunity to thank all the devotees, gurus, and Bal Vikas children for coming to the holy presence of Sai Ramesha Hall today. We are very fortunate to listen to Swami's message now. Let's listen now.
ఈ విధంగా తల్లులు పూజలు చేయటం చేతనే, తల్లుల యొక్క ప్రోద్బలం చేతనే, తల్లుల యొక్క భక్తి ప్రపత్తుల చేతనే మహనీయుల యొక్క గుణములు పెరుగుతూ వచ్చాయి.
Likewise, the depth of devotion, the intensity of sincerity of the mother, that is responsible for the greatness of the child.
కనుక తల్లిదండ్రులను మనం ఏనాటి కూడాను దూషించకూడదు.
We should never criticize our parents.
తల్లిదండ్రులు మనం ఏనాడు కూడాను హాస్యంగా పలకకూడదు.
We should never make fun of our parents.
తల్లి యొక్క మహత్తరమైన శక్తి ఆ యొక్క హృదయంలో ఉంటుంటుంది.
The power of the mother is there, right there in her heart.
మాతృమూర్తిని గౌరవించుతూ రావాలి.
You should revere your mother.
ఆమె యొక్క కీర్తియే మీ యొక్క జగత్ వ్యాప్తిగా వస్తుంది.
It is only her greatness that would make you great.
చదువులు సంధ్యలు ఉండనక్కర్లేదు.
They may not be educated.
అలాంటి చదువులు లేనటువంటి యొక్క ఈశ్వరమ్మ ఈ పుట్టబతికి ఇన్ని విధమైనటువంటి గొప్పతనం చేపించింది.
Uneducated Mother Easwaramma has given birth to the Lord God.
కానీ ఈనాడు ఆ పుట్టిన స్థానాన్ని వదిలిపెడుతున్నారు.
But today what's happening elsewhere? People are leaving
ఈశ్వరమ్మ
their
పేరు
birthplace.
మర్చిపోతున్నారు.
They are forgetting their native land.
ఈశ్వరమ్మ కన్నటువంటి కుమారుని మాత్రము గొప్పగా పొగుడుతున్నారు.
People have forgotten Easwaramma, but Easwaramma's child Bhagawan is praised.
ఈశ్వరమ్మ లేకపోతే ఈ యొక్క గొప్ప శక్తి ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చింది?
Where is Bhagawan when there is no Easwaramma?
కనుక తల్లి కీర్తిని మనం ఎప్పుడు కూడా కాపాడుతూ రావాలి.
Therefore one should uphold, one should revere, adore mother.
తల్లిని మనం ఏమాత్రం కూడా కించితపరచకూడదు.
You should never insult your parents.
ఈ విధంగా జరుగుతూ వచ్చినటువంటిది సత్యసాయి యొక్క ప్రభావము.
This has been the message in the life of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba.
We now invite Sri Venkatesh Patil sir, Sri Shashi sir, Srimati Asha Anand and Bal Vikas Gurus to come forward and take the Harati. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.
Bal uncle walking.
Swami Sathya Sai Bhakta Samrakshaka Bhakta Samrakshaka Parti Maheshwara Om Jai Jagadisha. Bhagavan सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति
जय बोलो भगवान श्री 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 सत्य साई बाबा जी की
We are indeed blessed that we are going to have Trai Darshan now. So I request all the children, parents and gurus to make a line and we will have Darshan. Request all of you to maintain absolute silence when we are inside. Sai Ram.